So obviously, you're not assessing things in terms of, with all due respect, from a team. It's more about individual assessment. So, which players tonight, sort of caught your eye?
I thought from the forwards perspective, I thought Mahala, Will, as he goes by a nickname, I thought he was slippery and he made some like small plays. I thought the blue power play had some looks. Howard, Szymanski, Seavoy, they made some offensive plays that, Bob, if we go back to last year's rookie tournament, like the offense and the skill that Stan and Jeff and that kind of idea of what they're looking for. I thought those guys made some really interesting plays, and really, like, I went in after the second period and it almost might be more believable if it had to finish 6-2, because there was weird bounces that didn't go our way, and that's the game. There was I felt like we had momentum before they made it 2-1, and then all of a sudden there was a misassignment and they make it 3-1. Next, we're chasing it. So, but from an individual perspective, I thought those forwards had some good looks. Obviously, as we've talked about, for years about having some grit and some toughness. I thought Clattenburg answered the bell nicely. And we want to try to keep him playing 5-on-5 as well, so we can get him on the ice a little bit more. When he's in the box half the game, it's hard to get him on. But the passion and the want was there. I liked that. I thought Kerfagna and Akey made some good breakout passes and some transitions. There was a nice transition on Clattenburg's goal that sometimes you draw it up and it works. Most time it doesn't. That's the game. It's messy. I thought those were some really good moments, right? And then goaltender cramping up, and he's got to come out of the game, and great moment for a local young man to get in and be in the net. So those are some good moments that we'll remember.
Go ahead.
What's it like to be able to coach someone like Connor Clattenburg and the energy that he brings? I mean, you can't really teach that level of passion that he has.
Yeah, it's those are things that you want to embrace, right? My message to him has been, be physical, be mean, be ugly, and have a good stick on the ice. To answer the bell against a pretty big group of men over there on Calgary's team is definitely admirable of him. And then I just to add too on Bob's question about, I thought Hudson had some really good looks too. Not because he scored at the end of the game, but there was some plays that we just didn't quite connect on. I thought he, and then I would say on the other groups that Lewandowski had, not that because he hit the post, but he was around it and he was on it, and a few here and there might have been a little different if we just had to convert it.
This is obviously a bit of a unique opportunity, especially for a lot of players. First time being in an NHL rink and playing against the rivals. What were some of the expectations, Colin, that you kind of set out for your group, and do you feel like those expectations were met?
I thought the first 10 minutes, yes. They had the feeling of a mini feeling of what a game is like in this building, and you could see that. And from a breakout perspective, we had some good moments. From an entry perspective, we had some good moments. We turned the puck over quite a bit, and we got back really hard. So we're trying to embrace some offensive creativity, and I'm really happy that they were able to score some goals and feel good about it. And it would be nice if we keep a few out of our net. So I think if you think about it, you score 5, you should have a pretty good chance to win. So I thought the second period when we had those 2 bad bounces, things got away from us a little bit, and we tried to calm the group in between the periods, and I thought they responded well by meaning they were a little bit more connected. And what I mean by that is our second was around the puck a lot more, so we were able to get some pucks back and get a little bit more sustained pressure and momentum. So I was really happy to see that, and we'll look at a few other things and have a meeting in the morning and try to reset the guys and get back after tomorrow.
I have a bit of a two-parter on Matt Seavoy. Typically in these rookie tournaments, you don't often award a captain. Why was it important for him to have that C on his chest? And then two, does he seem faster to you? Does he seem quicker, more explosive with this first step?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah. So right. So yeah, you're absolutely right. And I think if we look at and remember, and I do, and I'm sure you do, because you were there in Penticton and Page. We had to walk down some street, but we scored 1 goal in 3 games, and Matt worked extremely hard and battled extremely hard. And felt like he was spinning his wheels in the mud, and that's what it means like to be in pro hockey. And then he comes to the American League, and our division is a little bit older and a little bit heavier, and he was an absolute workhorse. So it took him some time to have some offensive production, not from a lack of effort or not from a lack of chances. Our numbers say he was around the net and he was getting chances, he just wasn't finishing. And then he played against men, so he had that feeling, right? And then watched the playoffs, and then got into a big summer with the strength and conditioning staff in Edmonton, and now you see that starting to evolve a little bit. So sort of a long-winded answer, right? But we see what it looks like when the coaches are helping them and the players meeting you halfway and really going all in. And I'm just really happy that Matt was able to have that. Not because he scored 2 goals, but he was stopping on pucks, he was explosive, he was winning races, he was winning battles, he was physical. And we believe he can carry that into the rest of the weekend and then into main camp with the Oilers.
And how about the C? Why was it important?
The C, just because he's played so hard. He's played so hard. Last year was such a hard season in Bakersfield. We had 46, I think, different players skate for us, and Matt just went through the rigors and the wars right down to the last game that we lost out in a tiebreaker not to get in, and he did all those things. So we felt that he earned that opportunity to wear that in the rookie tournament, and to reward him, and then also help him, give him some confidence, and be thankful for how hard he worked and his level of commitment to the Condors and the Oilers family, the coaches, and to himself. And we thought that he definitely earned that opportunity. I think the last one was, James Hamlin a couple of years back. It's not like you said, it's not something that you give out all the time. And I thought he embraced that. And I think that gives you a little extra juice in your step. That's for sure.